And I still have shivers down my spine when I see the gas prices these days. $5.89 at this Shell station here in Rosemead. We've got the highest gas prices in the country. We're number one. We've heard a lot of talk about gas rebate checks. The governor talking about $400 checks, that sort of thing. He's talked about it for a while. So where's the money? When are we getting those gas rebate checks? Well, let me give you a little update on that. The governor yesterday releasing his inflation relief package. And yes, he does want to send everybody a $400 rebate for each registered vehicle that they own, with a maximum of $800 per person. Doesn't matter what your income is. He would also have the state send out a $1,000 check for hospital and nursing home workers to reward them for the dangerous work that they do or did during the pandemic. He's calling for free public transit for everybody for 3 months, and he'd have the state spend $1.4 billion to help people pay past due utility bills. And that's not all. Because inflation is now at more than 7%, minimum wage would go to $15.50 next year. That's triggered by state law. Also, the governor wants to suspend the diesel fuel tax for 12 months. That would help truck drivers. And finally, his plan would provide more emergency rental assistance for low-income tenants. Okay, getting back to those $400 checks, that idea is not etched in stone because state lawmakers have rejected it. They don't think it's fair because this would only mean that the people who would get the money, who would get the rebates, are those who own cars. And there are people who don't drive, and they're suffering from inflation too. So lawmakers are proposing handing out at least $200 checks to everybody, whether they own a car, and even dependents would qualify for the $200 as long as your household income is less than $250,000 a year. So now what happens is that the governor and lawmakers need to reach some kind of a deal. They need to work out a compromise, and that's not likely to happen until next month sometime. And then at some point after that, who knows exactly when, you'd get those rebate checks. What do you think about that idea?
I don't know. You're going to have to pay for it some way down the road, so I'm not too excited.
Would you be happy if you got one?
Of course. I mean, anything that you receive for free, well, supposedly free, of course you're going to be excited.
All right, but don't hold your breath. State officials are saying, assuming that there is a deal next month between the governor and the state legislature, that checks won't come out until September at the earliest. Meanwhile, what can we do about gas prices right now? Well, I have a solution. Here's what we do. $1.89.
Yeah!
Yes.
Woo! Yeah!
Yes, come on. We can change it.
Woo!
We have the power, you know? We do what we can, if we can. Get this one. Can't get this one out. You're going to have to pay more for V-Power gas, but the rest is much lower. We'll send it back to you in the studio.